What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bear Collector, and today I'm bringing you the May 2022 video game haul. Yeah, and as you guys can see before I get started, I got two special characters right here. I got myself my California Raisins, two of the members to be exact. I still need the others, but yeah, I really like the California Raisins. They bring me back to back in the days when I was a kid. But anyways, let's get this started. Not that many games this month around. However, I did get some special games here and there that I was kind of impressed to get them at a good price. But like always, let's start on the digital downloads for the month. First things first, the only thing I got were two for the Nintendo Switch, which are Rhinelands, and then Pet Shop Snacks. Now, I want to say I got these with credit that I had because I believe each of them cost me like 19 cents. Rhinelands is a strategy RPG, or actually an RPG. I believe if I'm correct, it's about this one girl who her parents pass away, and then she discovers that she has like more special powers than you think. The storyline seemed interesting. The gameplay seems a little bit generic, but I mean, for 19 cents, it looked pretty good enough. And then the other one was Pet Shop Snacks, which is one of those Cookie Mama style games. I actually got this one for my girlfriend because she likes those type of games, but they were on sale. Well, pretty much, for me, they were free because I had points left over. So anyways, that was my digital downloads of the month. Let's get on with the games because I got some pretty interesting things. The first things first, I bought this game online, Looney Tunes Twubble for the Game Boy Color. When I got this one, the eBay seller had other games for sale that were cheap, that if you buy 3, you would get like a special deal. So I got this one. I got this one, Ants, for the Game Boy Color. And then I got Monsters Inc. for the Game Boy Color. This was a game that I was interested in, also Ants, but they're these cheap games. They weren't expensive. Didn't spend a lot. This one seemed very interesting. I'm trying to collect a lot of Looney Tune games for my son and myself because we like Looney Tunes. But yeah, these were pretty decent. Then one day when I was at work, I was kind of stressed out, and I was by myself because I've been by myself at my office. Work has been like really crazy recently, and I'll be making a special announcement at the end of the video. But anyways, work has been kind of nutty right now, and I'm nearing the tail end of the nuttiness of my job right now, thank God. But it's still been pretty stressful. But one of the things that I did one day was in the morning, I was by myself, and I was kind of taking a little break from doing stuff in the office in the morning, and then I went in there and I put in a bid for this game, and I won it for a decent price, and that is Adventures of Lolo for the NES. Now, if you guys saw, I made a video of this game last month. Really, one of the funnest puzzle games you can have. Part 1 is cheap, but then the other ones are more expensive. Part 2 and 3 are expensive games to own. But nonetheless, got this one. I'm actually replaying it right now on the Nintendo Switch. They got this game on the Nintendo pile of games that you can get for the membership, and I'm actually playing it, and I'm having fun playing this one. But yeah, pretty good game, and I'm glad to have it. Also, this month, I went to the Oakland Coliseum thinking before I do that, I ordered this one game. It was supposed to come in last month, but I received it. It's an old game that I really enjoyed when I was a kid, and I'm glad I have it back. Because I believe I passed it, but it wasn't, I don't know if there's endings to it. I'm planning to do a video in the future of this one, and that's Pyramids of Ra for the Game Boy. Now, this is a puzzle game. You go into these rooms, you have a bunch of tiles where you start at one point and you have to make your way around the whole area to the exit. Really fun game, but it gets really crazy with moving platforms, disappearing blocks, and blocks that you have to jump in twice. Very fun puzzle game. I'm actually replaying this one right now, but I am planning on doing a video of this game in the near future because this is a game, very cool game from when I was a kid. Now, going back to the story, this month I went to the flea market, to the Coliseum flea market, thinking I wasn't gonna find anything. I found some really cool stuff. Now my son, he's on a mission to get as many old school Pokemon games as he can, and I gotta say this kid got lucky. The first thing that before I get to those, I got one of these games that I wanted to get for a long time for the Game Gear, and that's Columns. Very reminiscent to the Tetris games from back in the days, but the Sega version of it. Really fun game. Got it for a real cheap price. But this is where the other part of the talent that I got this game. This is a game I've been looking for, you guys, for the last couple of months. It's been going for a little bit higher price. It's not a game too expensive to own, but it's climbing up the charts. And that is Predator for the NES. I got it for a really decent price, and I was like shocked when I saw it. But the other game that I was really shocked to get, and this is a game that I used to own when I was a kid, but I never passed it. It's one of those games that I never got to beat. But this other game I've been looking for years. I'm talking about years, and this is a game that's too expensive to own. And that game is River City Ransom for the NES. Yeah, got this guy for really, really cheap. This game is like a $40 game right now. If you go online, it goes for about $40 at least. It's a game that's expensive to own. Got it for $10, and I was shocked when the guy sold it to me. This is one of the guys that's there that tends to sell a lot of games. I was shocked when he told me $10. When I saw that he said 10, I snatched it, kept it in my hand to see if I saw anything else. Bought it immediately and took it because this is a game that's expensive to own, and I got a good price on it. Speaking about Pokemon games, my kid that day was very disillusioned because he was like, "Dad, I want a Pokemon game. I didn't find anything." I said, "Well, it's too bad. We'll look for it online or whatever." Well, right at the end, right before leaving, we run into this one. Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy. Now, this is not a fake. It's a real game. Bought it for half the price of what it's going for online. My son was excited when I got it. However, this game, the problem with this game was that it did not save. So what I did, I actually soldered a brand new battery, and it works fine now. But it's an original. I actually opened up the chip because I was looking online to make sure that it wasn't fake. It was the real deal. It was the game, so he got it really cheap. So yeah, I was excited for my son. So this is his game, but yeah, really cool game. He's gaining his collection, but anyways, PlayStation 4. I went to GameStop a couple of times this month. The first time I found this game brand new. Well, you know how this is the thing I hate about GameStop with their brand new, but we close it because it's a display. For the PS5, I found Greek Memories of Azure. It looks like it could be a Metroidvania. Sorry for the angle. But it's definitely a 2D side-scrolling platformer. It looks very interesting. Got this one. It caught my eye. And then in the sale bundle, I got for the Xbox One Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Now, I didn't know Metal Gear Solid 5. I didn't know that there were two Metal Gear 5s. I have the other one. I believe it's for the Xbox 360. But I guess they made them into a 5 part 1 and 5 part 2. And I think this is part 2 of the 5th installment. This is one series I really want to get into. Going back to the Nintendo series of games, I have the original Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge on the NES. There were games that were very interesting. I believe I passed them. I'm not sure. I passed one of them, but I want to really get into it, like start playing them all over again and get into these. It's a really interesting series. Now, I'm not advertising or anything, but the day that my son, we went to that GameStop and I got those games, the girl at the A Street, I don't know her name, but this one lady at the GameStop on A Street in Hayward, she was really nice with my son because my son tends to chew your ear out talking and everything. And he was asking her if they had any Game Boy Pokemon games. Told my son they don't sell them anymore. You have to go online or sell them. But she referred to me to a store in Alameda that sells retro games. And I'm gonna put the business card in there. If you guys are in the area, you guys should check them out. They were very good because I got a couple of games there. Their pricing is fair. I would say a little bit higher than eBay, but I believe that for all fairness, I believe their pricing is fair, and that is the experience. What is it? Experience Share? I can't read the thing. Experience Share video game store. They sell the modern, also retro, a lot of Sega Saturn games, a lot of Jaguar, a lot of old school games. Really great store, PS1. It's on Lincoln Avenue in Alameda. They don't have their number here, do they? Oh yeah, it's over here. So Experience Share, yeah, there it is. Put the card there. I'm not advertising. They did not pay me to advertise. But I just want to give them a big shout out because they were really nice when I went there. And when I went there, I got 2 games. First one that I got was Plucky's Big Adventure for the PlayStation 1 in really good shape. And see, $7.99, I think that's a fair price for it. It's not an expensive game. This is one of the games that I was looking into, and also it's a Looney Tunes game that we're collecting. So yeah, this is one of those games I really want to play. I remember this back in the days for the PS1, and it's not new, but it's in great shape. And I thought it was fair for the price. But my son, again, looking for Pokemon games, he got lucky yet again. He found Pokemon Blue there for the Game Boy. Now, they told me that they changed the battery on this one too, and they fixed it. It's an authentic game. Because, see, one thing I noticed in the store, they really care about authenticity on the games, because I overheard one guy was trying to bring in a PS4 controller, and they immediately, I kid you not, the way that I saw it, I thought it was a real controller, but they were able to tell that it was an aftermarket controller. And yeah, but so they're really good at catching counterfeits. In my opinion, I don't want to say they're, from what I heard, they knew their stuff pretty much. But yeah, got this one authentic. This one I did not get it for a cheaper price. I did get it for a fair price of what they're going for. So you guys can go research it and find out. Yeah, but my son had some money saved up and he got it. Now finally, this last weekend, I went to GameStop and I picked up a Nintendo Switch game that caught my eye, and that is Marsupilami. Hoob Adventure? I was gonna say Hoob Bangin'. Hoob Adventure. It looks like it could be like a Sonic clone. Now, the interesting thing about Marsupilami, I have the Genesis original Marsupilami game. To give you a brief thing about Marsupilami, he goes way back to the Popeye era of cartoons from the 40s and early 40s, 50s. Then they made a cartoon in the mid 90s, which is where they brought out the Genesis version. And then I don't know what the deal is with this one, if it's the same Marsupilami from those previous things or whatnot. I haven't done a lot of research. I just picked it up because it caught my eye, and it wasn't that expensive. They did their stupid brand new but sealed only copy. I hate that that they do that, because they're not new, but they try to pass it as new. Yeah, but anyways, that's always been my rant about GameStop. But anyways, got it, decent price. And then finally, I went to my local thrift store, and I found this game that I kind of had an eye on this one for a long time. And it actually, I saw it because it has a couple of good games. And that's the Xbox Live Arcade Unplugged for the Xbox 360. It has 6 games in there. It has Bejeweled. Which one is it? Bejeweled 2, Geometry Wars, Retro Evolved, and then some other ones. Oh my goodness. I can't see because of the lighting. I'll look at the manual because it came complete. But it's Bejeweled, Geometry Wars. It gives you the thing. I'll show you the booklet. There it is. Bejeweled 2, Geometry Wars, Wick, Fable of Souls, Outpost, Coloki X, Texas Hold'em, and Hardwood Backgammon. I'll let you see it. I'll zoom in. But yeah, I think 4 out of the 6 seem fair. Texas Hold'em and Backgammon, yeah. I wish it would have been Solitaire would have been better. But hey, I believe I might have paid that price. My girlfriend is the one who got it at the end. I had to take the kids to the car. But I think she, because I don't think they were having any sales, but it's still not bad. But yeah, and then one final thing. I don't know if I got this one last month or within this month, but I picked up one of these mini, so here's the background thing. I got a Miiu. If you guys don't know what a Miiu is, it looks similar to this. A Miiu is a mini Game Boy console that emulates a bunch of games, runs on RetroArch and whatnot, and it can play a bunch up to PS1. Bought a Miiu, it worked. The second time I was going to download games, when I turned it on, it stopped working. So I returned it, and they're supposed to be sending me another one. So next month I'll show it. But this one, I think I got it a few months back, about 2 months ago, but I forgot to show it. This is basically a clone of the oh my god, what's this one called? Oh, I can't think of the name. But anyways, it's a clone console. The original, I bought one for like $40, and it had weaker games than this, and it's pretty cool because it has like about, I'll show you guys, 129 games in one. It's really interesting. That's a lot of decent games in there. I'll go over the list so you guys can see. But I got it for like $7. I don't have the cable to connect it to the TV, but I had it for another plug and play, and it does work. So yeah, it's 129 games in one, pretty decent. Yeah, and yeah, it's decent. I picked it up, and yeah, can't say that it was a bad buy. Pretty nice little thing to have. I want the Miiu though, but too bad, it just didn't work out. But anyways, that was my pickups for May 2022. To give you guys a brief update, this next month of June, I'm actually going to be on vacation. Well, this summer, beginning the summer, I'm going to be off and on vacation. I'm going to be out of town off and on. This month, I'm going to be going to Disney World. And when I'm in Disney World, I'm going to try to do a game review of a special game that I've been saving for a while, that I wanted to do. So, I'm going to try to do some videos live at Disney World out there. And I'll give you guys more background of what happened as the weeks go by. But I'm going to see if I can do a bunch of, if possible, a bunch of Disney games going along. I'll try to see if I'll do that. If not, I'll be bringing you some other different NES, SNES games, Genesis games. But yeah, I'm going to be on vacation, you guys. But bear with me. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to put everything out as normal as I go along. I'm gonna try to pre-record things and set things out. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. This has been my May 2022 video game haul. This has been Erik the Bay Area Collector. You guys take care. Thank you for watching. Peace out.